Right, it's a fight. Noctua fans are pretty quiet by the sound of it. That's what I've got in here. I've got 3 Noctua fans in this. What happened? Did that fight? Did they retreat? I maybe pressed the wrong button. I've got 2 120mm fans, and the Noctua cooler's got a big 140mm fan on. I did have an extra 140mm fan that I was going to put on the top, but see, I measured the cooler to see that it would fit in, and it did. Lucky just. It's a big cooler. But when I put the cooler in, I hadn't taken into account that it left about that much space to fit the 140mm fan above it, and it was just too close and far too awkward to fit in. So, yeah, I didn't have a side port or a rear port for 140, so I had to put 120 on instead. But the temperatures on this are way better than they were before. There's a tiny bit of fan noise, but it's not something I'm worried about whatsoever. And yes, that was a pretty bad pun, but it's no worse than the sort of crap that I come out with. What have we got? Fog? That'll do. Hey Kaz01, nice to see you here. You can call me Mark, you can call me Jedi, you can call me Oak. I get called an awful lot worse than that, so any of those are cool by me. We outnumber these guys massively, so I'm going to use... right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all. And I'm going to use one of these army formations. We've got a Skaldborg. Oh, this is good. A solid line of melee infantry with missile units behind, spearmen set back on the flanks, and cavalry at the rear. Just a solid line. That's nice. What else have we got? A shield wall. Single line of melee infantry. Melee front triple line. Double line. That's quite nice. I like these preset formations. I'm going to go with that... what the hell is this? A Svinfylking. Sword and axe infantry lead the line with a wider line of units behind. Missile units back. I've got to have a look at this. Basically, those people in the front line, they're going to get charged into. Got all my heavy stuff right in the middle, and that does look impressive. I don't think I need 3 ranks of men, though, in this. We'll go for that one. That looks more practical. Right. And off we go. Stay in formation. I'll just speed it up a little bit. Bremer, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Mark's a good name, better than aging. I think so. See, Aging Jedi, it was one of those things, we talked about it earlier, trying to think of a username for YouTube or for gaming and stuff. And I was trying to think of something that I could use. And it all stemmed from me playing a Jedi character in Star Wars Galaxies years ago, about 15 years ago now, called Oak. And it's the same name I've used throughout all the games I've played since. So I decided, you know, Oak was an aging Jedi, he's still around. And by the time I maybe make it anywhere on YouTube in another 5-10 years, I might be an aging Jedi. It might be cool to think of me like that. It was a half-assed idea, and a bad idea as it turns out. But there was a bit of logic behind the madness. I don't want those horses going in like that. Horses. Where are the horses? They should be on the flank. Right. Heavy horse, that flank. Hang on, we're going to close this down now because this is where it kicks off. In the woods again. These guys are coming in. Is this shield castle? Just because this is going to look good. I don't think it makes any difference. A missile unit defense, I think. Right, get in. Whoops, have I sent some unit stuff through there? Don't try to move, just attack them. Straight in the flank. Straight forwards. Time to go in now. Time for subtle tactics and manoeuvring is over. Just go in. And bring all them horsemen round the rear like that. Go for it, boys. This is the fight. Here we go. Here we go. Shield walls. Go for it. That's proper combat, and some sneaky missile units appeared at the back. You guys, horses get running. Their general's running. There's another fight going on here. What have we got? Come on in. I think I've pretty much finished it, unless anyone's hiding somewhere. Get in there. Horses to run down the archers. And that's running. Go on then. In we go. You might as well go onto that. We got some more horses somewhere. Spare horses. Always good for running down enemy troops. Job done. How do you pronounce that? Hiram Karax. Hiram Karax. Hi, Ram Hellcat. Well, hi, and if you can give us a clue how to pronounce that name, I'll have another go. But welcome to the stream. And Tom, and everyone else who's joined. Sorry if I'm missing anyone out, but it's really nice to have you. Combat Ineffective. I said hello to you. Welcome to the stream anyway. Shockhouse as well. Just built a PC 4 months ago, loving every second of it. Is that you new to PC gaming then, or new to PC building? Right, so there's another little victory. No worries, me, Shadow. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully catch you again sometime. Right, occupy that. If I ever play through another Total War campaign on this, I'll be setting the difficulty a bit harder, because I found this a little bit lacking in challenge, but maybe I just got lucky early on. I don't know. Or maybe my allies have been doing the majority of the fighting, and I've just had a bit of an easy walk through the park, cleaning up what they've left behind. I don't know.
The men have trained for this.
It's another one conquered, and yeah, we shall head north in a bit. Now my army's down here ready for a fight.
All forces in good.
Where are these Vikings at? Kent was getting hit. There's a... Is that them? Nordman. Yeah, there's the Viking army. Let's bring it down. Keeping these guys in friendly territory for food supply purposes. Oh, hang on. I had an army going up to Gwent as well, didn't I? Oh, like hearing Maxim the machine gun. Yeah, it makes it so much easier when you can give like an example like that.
We await your commands.
I have fun trying to pronounce names I see on here. Salty Scrub Tears, welcome aboard. I probably could change the difficulty settings now, but I won't. I'll play through a new campaign with it and see how that goes. Right, this is my army that I want to go and get killed somewhere, so it's a long walk around that river.
God marches with us.
We'll go and find someone to fight. I have a bigger army here. They're full on supply. They can start marching up now. These are going to be the guys to quell the Welsh rebellion, I think. I'm going to try and do it with one army. And I've got one load of guys over in Norfolk somewhere. If I get the right people.
Men are ready to serve.
They're still recovering. I can move them on bit by bit.
March. We will do our utmost.
And I'm out of cash. Let's end the turn there. I almost nailed it like the first one you said, but the finally is loud. Yeah, it's like when I do a World of Tanks replay, and you just see the name on screen, and you just have to have a guess at how it's pronounced. And often when people explain it and break it down, it's so obvious, but when you read it for the first time, it's all over. Teenage Dirtbag, you like derp guns. I like derp guns too. Anything that's slightly stupid works with me. And you probably see that when I start playing Far Cry. Start using the silly guns and stuff in that and blowing stuff up. I already had a quick try just to see if I could stream it on full settings, and I think I can. And I learned that you can hit people over the head with shovels. I was a happy man. Flooding, rich and poor alike. Oh dear, where's this? This place has flooded before, I think. Let's get it repaired. Which one was it? Those two. So the flooding destroyed a cattle farm. And a lead mine. Oh well. Food production. Cash. Cash. We need to focus on cash. Let's go to London, because I know London's a big trade port. If I can find London. And I can't afford the next upgrade, because I've just repaired those two. But I can afford a pottery maker. So we're going to upgrade the ports in London. I am going to upgrade the guardhouse as well, actually, just because that's a good idea too. And we'll save the cash and come back. I'm spending a lot of money. All those armies, I think. They all need paying. Shovel with the happy face is your favourite weapon in Far Cry 5. I haven't seen a shovel with a happy face. I'll look forward to finding that. I find out by accident you can throw shovels and pipes and things at people too, so we're going to have some fun with that. Whoop! It's raining. On Gloucester in particular and nowhere else. Just on Gloucester. If anyone's from Gloucester, they'll probably say that that is quite fitting, I would think. Okay. Those aren't the enemy. I need to come down here, so... into the bogs, I think. These guys are already running out of food. And these guys will run out of food if I don't get them into a territory and conquered. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll take... Hereford's... Can't attack Hereford without starting a new war. I'll take this place. I'll be able to feed my men there once I occupy it. So who's this? Athelweird. I should try and put a bit of pronunciation on these Saxon names. We'll give him... Where's the quartermaster? That increases his movement speed, I think. That's good. Who's the other guy? Governor. Ooh, loyalty low. Give him the man of priest. Boxing gloves with Wolverine claws. You're making me really want to play Far Cry now. I've got to see these mad weapons. I already managed to run someone over with an airboat. They were in an airboat. I jumped over the top of them and it took the head off as I went across. That was pretty fun. Didn't do it on purpose. I'd lost control of the boat. Okay, all good so far. I think there should be a fight brewing down in down here. The Viking armies run off. They'll turn... Oh, hang on, there it is. I'll get across this river. They're on the wrong side of that river. Well, I can either take back Hastings or I can come after them. So I've got options there. How to cash. Oh, hang on, I've got Alfred's army to move. Who's that guy? They're the Heliborg. Okay. Where's Alfred? Here's Alfred. I can fight that army and then move on north to Snottingham. This will be a slaughter if it goes through. No, he's run off. I don't blame him. We'll march up. In Snottingham next turn, I think. A modified RPG that launches shovels. That is going to be the weapon for me. I've got to save cash, haven't I? Where's the army?
The men are ready to serve.
Okay. I don't know if I need to hang about. Don't want to be in that bog. Is there a road somewhere? Sticking to the roads is a good idea. Yeah, I'll go down there.
We will do our utmost.
And that, I think... I'll just have a look at the map, because I've maybe just lost track of... There's still a rebellion going on down there, which is... I thought my guys would have put that one to bed by now. Gwent needs silencing. I need to go and take East Riding. Oh, that's a job I can do. That's East Riding. Region... That's a... Is that... Owner Northumbria is huge. If I start a war between me and them, that's going to be a long fight. I better get the centre all sorted out and Gwent sorted. There's going to be a fight between me and Northumbria, though. I need to take East Riding to win the Long Kingdom game, I think. Okay, that will do. Yeah, I was thinking of just sailing that army up the coast and taking East Riding, but that's going to be a hell of a fight. Tea sucks except Yorkshire tea. Do you know, I'm not a big tea drinker. I'm more of a coffee person. I like green tea, mint tea, that's quite nice. Not regular tea, not that fussed with it. Another fight going on in the middle. Just need a Welshman for a full set. Why have we got Scots, Irish, and everyone else? Settlement sacked. Oh, right, okay. That was down here, wasn't it? Oh, is that another lot? It is another lot. He went straight through there. I can't catch him, but I can take Hastings back, which I'll do. Oh, this is going to be a... I have to lay siege. Right. Couple of battering rams. Couple of towers. Didn't realise that was a big town, that there could be siege. I thought it was a little one. But I'll take it back, and then I'll have to chase that army down. Hi, Spartan. Welcome back. Oh, there was another SpaceX launch. Oh, I missed that one. I watched the big one, was it a few months ago? That was one of the most impressive things I have ever seen. And the landing is absolutely amazing. Just makes you realise how far like technology's come on, and perhaps what the potential is for the future. As a bit of a sci-fi fan, when you start to see this stuff actually happening and being developed, just makes you wonder what else they're going to manage in years to come, although sadly I probably won't be around to see most of it. You're attacking Helleborg. Let's go for it. Control large army. Oh, am I controlling my allies? Let's see what happens. Another perfect landing, eh? Cool. Right, how are we doing over here? The foolish man lies awake all night thinking of his many problems. When the morning comes, he is worn out, and his trouble is just as it was. Do you know what? That sounds very familiar. I've had a few sleepless nights over the years over one thing and another, and it doesn't help, but there's nothing much you can do about it. Little ancient proverb from the game. Thank you, game. Okay, fog. Let's have a fight. Am I on the wrong side of a... Oh, I see. I'm joining as reinforcements in this, and it's going this way. So, right, I'm outflanking these guys. That's a big group of men. Right, let's just get stuck in then. Is that what I'm fighting? One unit? It's got to be more than that. Just bring everything in. I think the fight's going to be over before I get there. Anyone remember the old bridge fights from Total War, medieval Total War 2, where you could just stand your units off on a bridge, have archers on either flank, shoot everything that tried to storm across, and your unit you had a rock-hard unit of melee troops just guarding the end of the bridge. They were awesome. You could hold off huge armies. I haven't seen fights like that in the recent Rome games and stuff. I'm going to just attach my horsemen because the rest of the army's not going to get here in time for this fight. I hold that down. Run them in. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Never mind, I'll take the glory. Didn't lose anything. See, Alfred's getting a little old now. He's 44. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen when he snuffs it and his heir takes over. Oh, right. Too busy reading chat, trying to catch up with you guys. Right, okay, so... Well, I'll recruit units. Maybe it's because they're my vassals? It allowed me to control them? I don't know. Seems a bit odd. Ah, yeah, the Scots pikemen. I remember them. The armoured guys. They were pretty nails. Oh well, we're slowly conquering England and uniting the tribes. Right, where are we up to? Edward is... He can become... I'll give him the quartermaster just to help him move a bit faster. It's well worth it. 5% movement range. Wiglaf. What is he? He's a governor. His loyalty's up. That's good. Give him the scribe. And the building requires repair. Does it? It does indeed. Okay, we'll fix that. Now, I was going to spend some of this cash on upgrading the food, the trade in London, wasn't I?
Let battle commence.
But let's get this siege sorted first. There's only 4 units. Let's just auto-resolve that one. Because it's not going to be an epic fight. It's just going to be a bit of a dreary sort of grind through the walls. You can climb a hill without complaining and can drink your body weight in alcohol. You're Scottish. Those are Magic Morell's words, not mine, before I get accused of any sort of racism. Right, occupy Hastings. The Ensign, morning from Brisbane. Hey, morning. Are you maybe my first Australian viewer on the live stream? I don't know. Unless anyone else wants to claim that title. How are things over there? So, you've moved, right? Yeah, you've moved. Anything to repair? Repair those. Spending cash repairing where I don't want to be. Where's the army gone? That raiding army, because they only looted this place and then moved off. They didn't occupy it. Is it on the map? There. What's that? No, that's trade. Don't know. They'll turn up somewhere. Have I got an army? No, that's not my army, is it? Okay. Well, so far so good. Right. Right, let's get London upgraded with some extra trade. Gonna be all my money. I can't afford to do it all, but that's pretty good. We'll get the sheep farm going as well. So I'm going to put a lot of money into this area. We will upgrade that next turn. And meanwhile, let's get Alfred's army into Nottingham. That's going to give me a border with Northumbria, isn't it? Ready for that fight. Okay, so we'll have a couple of battering rams. Ooh, they've got a biggish army. A few siege towers ready for going at it. 2 turns, and then we're going in. And that will be a good fight. That'll be a fight worthy of singing a song about.